Welcome to Rebecca Sounds Reveille. Oh, what a show do I have for you today. We have an incredible actor who is got some amazing things to share with us today. He has been a star high school athlete. He's been a lover of theater and acting. And that has pushed this young man into a very colorful life, going from Oklahoma to Massachusetts to Milan, Italy. Oh, yeah. And also then on to Los Angeles, California. And you know what that means, right? A lot of us think Hollywood, but, well, acting really is in Los Angeles. There is a lot that goes on in Hollywood, but the hub, we know. We'll even talk about a little bit of that. I have a few little stories of my own. I don't know if we'll even get to it, but we'll see. And let me tell you just a little bit more. This university investment banker major, he decided not to follow that path, but to follow his passion, which is something we should do, right? And he wants you to follow yours as well. His journey led him, though, into modeling in Milan. What a special area. In fact, I mean, that's the fashion industry, right? And what a place to do that, model. We're going to hear about that, and you can see for yourself why. But not long in the modeling area, and I mean that both figuratively and literally, but he was then chauffeured off into the LA scene. Oh, yeah, where he is hitting the hub of stardom. He's currently doing bartending and managing at one of the most popular nation's nightclubs. Oh, yeah. And he's going to share a little bit about that with us, too. Baker Halleran is with us today, who's pursuing his love in acting. And he's known for his roles in, well, let's see, Whitey, Street Marts, and most recently on Fox's 911. I want to talk about that. You know why. And especially because his role aligns with my background. He was an LAPD officer in that role, and he's also played the role of a police officer. Oh, yeah, here we go again, which was broadcast on FX. Let's talk to him now. Welcome, Baker.
Hey, thanks for having me. I appreciate all the kind words you said.
Oh, yeah, I'm so excited because you have got a background that is absolutely amazing. So do tell, I mean, you started out with this absolute love in sports and theater both, and I'm sure that both of these things have brought you to a point that both of these things have helped you in your journey.
Yes, I grew up, I was born in Oklahoma City, but I moved to Boston when I was about 3, and I was always a big Boston sports fan, Celtics, Bruins, Patriots, Red Sox. My dad and I had a special bond. We would go to all the games, and I was actually active in soccer, ice hockey, and baseball as a kid, and my dad would take me to all the games, and I was going to all the camps, and it turned out I was a star athlete, and I got into acting as a young kid. I started doing theater and plays as a young kid, honestly, to meet all the girls, and then I fell in love with that. Yeah, so it kind of worked out. But, yeah, my 2 dreams as a kid were to play for the Boston Red Sox or be in the movies, so now I'm pursuing one of those dreams, so I'm very grateful and humbled by it. Yes.
That is really very interesting. And see, I got into acting because I wanted to do the love scenes. No, I mean, what an opportunity, though, because acting really allows you to have this wonderful form of expression in many, many ways that sometimes we don't allow ourselves to do, right? Yeah. So, I mean, this is pretty interesting. And then you also have a modeling side.
Yeah, I started modeling in New York City, and then I lived in Milan and then in Paris for a little while overseas.
Okay.
And those were 2 wonderful countries. When I was in Milan, all my friends were Italian, and when I was in Paris, they were all French and Parisian. So I lived the life of a local. I wasn't just a tourist American wandering the streets, but it was a wonderful time to travel and make some money and, you know, obviously some pretty girls, so I wasn't complaining. But my passion has been in acting. You know, acting it's like an outlet. You can play so many different roles. One week I'm playing a LAPD, the next week I'm an army guy, then I'm a gangster, then I'm a lover. I mean, it's like you can play all these different careers within the same year. You know, it's a wonderful experience, and it's not easy. If it was easy, everyone would do it. But I've been able to support myself. Like you said, I'm bar manager at this exclusive nightclub where all the celebrities like Leonardo DiCaprio and Drake and Justin Bieber come in. And yeah, it keeps my days free for all the auditions and work and acting classes. So it's been a very humbling experience, and I feel like I'm on the right track as we speak. So very grateful.
Well, let me ask you, is it hard to be working and then still doing acting classes and making all the auditions?
Honestly, I don't find it's that hard. My hours are usually about 11 p.m. till 2 a.m. 3 nights a week, and I stay up late anyways. I'm always watching movies or reading scripts or TV shows. So yeah, I'm kind of a night owl as it is. So no, it really doesn't affect my daily practice of acting, and yeah, so I would say it's a great job. Very good.
So let me ask you, what's the most challenging part of, getting an audition?
Well, luckily now I have a pretty good manager, so she's been getting me some good opportunities lately. But just to get an agent or manager is tough because there's thousands of actors, and then each part, this casting director is getting 3,000 submissions, and they're only bringing 30 actors for the part. So just to get the audition is like 1 in 300 odds. So I've been very lucky lately. I've had some good auditions. Last week I auditioned for the hit show Snowfall on FX, which is the true story about the crack cocaine epidemic that started in Los Angeles in the 1980s, and the CIA was actually involved in. So that audition went good. I've auditioned for that show a couple times, and then I shot an episode about 3 weeks ago on the hit show Fox 911 for Glee, where I played an LAPD officer, and that was quite a nice experience too. So I was very grateful for that opportunity. And
I was really excited about that because I'm a retired police officer, and yeah, and it's so funny because there's a lot of police officers who actually go into acting. It's the irony in that is interesting. But at any rate, I just thought that was really interesting that you had done that, and also had a role also in a show on FX as a police officer as well. And I thought, oh, this is going to be fun to talk about, because a lot of people, they want to do something in life, and there's so many other things that they want to do. And it's really neat as an actor that, like you said, you get to portray all these different things, but you don't have to, do the daily grind of them. And so I'm wondering, how was that, that stint, that role?
Oh, it was wonderful. It was actually a straight shooter cop, whereas the audition I had for Snowfall was like a dirty cop. So it was interesting to see the variations on the two shows. But no, I learned a lot watching the stars work, and, the directors and all. I mean, there's so many people that go into making a TV show. You think it's just the actor and the director, but there's about 30, 40 people behind the scenes. And it was just an honor to be on a set like that. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to the next one. Like I got to play a gangster in the Whitey show I shot about Whitey Bulger, the gangster from Boston. So that was quite a nice experience. And yeah, so I've been very lucky, very lucky.
This is really exciting. Now, being on set, though, a lot of people don't realize that the hours are very long and from very early in the morning until late in the evening.
Right. Yeah, my call days were usually about from 6 a.m. till at least 6 or 7 p.m. So that right there is a minimum of 12-hour shoot day, And you're not always on set. There's a lot of sitting and waiting around, and, in the trailers and whatnot, and craft services, seeing what kind of food they have, which is always
yes, smorgasbord. I mean, there's always lots of good food available. Yes,
you can really get chubby there, but it's quite a nice experience.
Yes, there's no like mobile track to work off that food either, right?
Right.
Maybe that's the one thing that's lacking. But gosh, and it's kind of nice too because you have an opportunity to get to know other people and network while you're there
Yeah.
and see other actors and actresses in the industry as well.
Yeah. No, I agree. And if I had a message for, all the listeners out there, I think today would be never give up on your dreams and always believe in yourself, because you just never know that success could be just around the corner. And if you give up and throw in the towel, you'll live the rest of your life in regret. So I guess my message today would be love yourself and always believe in yourself and never give up on your dreams. It was
I
really,
think that,
yeah.
yeah. I think that's so important. What has really kept you moving and kept you going? Because in your business, there can be a lot of rejections, and that can be really discouraging.
Right. Yeah, I've dealt with quite a bit of rejection over my years in LA, and you can't take anything personal. If you don't get the role, it wasn't for you. But what I realized is that for me, I believe in myself, and I think I have big things coming my way. TV star, I believe I'm going to star on TV shows and in movies, and be a big movie star. So I'm just trying to stay humble and remember where I came from and keep working hard. Yeah, my father, he was my best friend. He passed away, unfortunately, about 20 years
I'm,
ago. And we
I'm
have,
sorry.
oh, that's okay. We have the same name, so I have a lot to live up to for him too. So yeah, there's no other. I don't have any plan B. People have said maybe I should get my real estate license or sell insurance or get a trade like carpentry or plumbing or something like that. But yeah, I don't really have a plan B. I'm just going to stick with my plan A, which is acting. So yeah,
You're focused. You're
yeah,
staying focused and following your passion.
very confident too. So
How did you end up in Los Angeles? I mean, versus say New York. I mean, you went to Milan and Paris, and
well,
you
I actually
knew.
lived in New York City for about 4 years, and I was taking acting classes there and doing some theater there. And I just realized there's more opportunity, more film and television opportunity in LA versus New York. But now it seems there's quite a bit of film and TV being shot in New York City too. I just,
Uh-huh.
I think I've made a lot of great connections in LA and a lot of networking resources. So I'm very happy here. I mean, the weather, the beaches, all the
Yes.
opportunities. So you're not going to hear any
Yes.
complaint.
Yes. Well, I am just so excited about the things that you have accomplished so far and what you have coming up. I cannot wait to see some of the other roles that you have.
Yes.
Definitely, especially when they parallel some of the things that I've already done, because I get excited about that kind of stuff. So I also want to thank you for the message that you've shared with the viewers today, because what you have said is so important.
Thank you.
And we really need to stay focused, and we really need to take the words that you've shared with the viewers today to heart. And I know that you're a busy man, so thank you for taking your time to be on the show today. And I want to
Thank you for
invite you
having
back.
me.
Oh, most definitely.
Very
I
grateful for the opportunity. I understand how busy you are, so I very much appreciate your time. Thank you.
And again, thank you for your words to the viewers. So, and again, I wish you much success. And I also want to thank you, the viewers, today for taking your time out to get to know Baker Halleran. He's got a lot of things that are going to be coming out to not only entertain but inspire you. So you definitely want to stay on track and follow him. He's got some really cool photos on Instagram. You've got to check them out.
Thank you. Yeah, you can find that at my name at Baker Halleran, so it's easy. Yeah.
And if you don't remember it for whatever reason, it'll be the link will be connected to the article that is with this show. You'll find more information there, and you'll definitely want to share the information with your friends, coworkers, family, and other social media contacts. Get his name out there and and follow him. You've definitely got to, because he's definitely a fun guy and has a lot of talent here. Thanks for watching. You have been tuned in to Rebecca Sounds Reveille, brought to you by the Liberty Beacon and TLBTV.com.